To recap the game, first of all, what kind of went positive do you think for your group in the rushing game, and then after that, what kind of do you highlight to work on?
I think the biggest positive, we worked together as a team. Everybody was doing their assignment. We didn't win the game, but we worked together as a team. That was the biggest thing. Coming in together as a team and just do the thick and thin, just having each other's back.
What do you see from them in film? What's kind of their bread and butter on offense?
Utah I played a couple snaps from last year, so they're a good team. Of course, I got to give them their respect. Their offensive line is, they're quicker on their feet compared to USC, and we just got to key in on our technique, and then try not to get blocked, I guess. So.
Are they more of a balanced sort of team than in maybe years past, or are they going to lean more on the run, do you think?
I don't know about the years past, but from what I've seen from last year and now, like I said, they're a quick team. I feel like they're kind of balanced. Like, they have some younger guys, but they're doing a good thing, over there. So.
We've seen Andrew Edson, obviously playing beside him a bit. Got to have a breakout start to his season. What did you see from that guy in fall camp? Was there any hints that he maybe given you?
One thing about him, he doesn't talk. He goes in and works. I'm actually trying to learn some things from him, and I'm an older guy myself, so he goes in there, works, does what he's told, and he works even harder than most of the guys out here. So kudos to him.
I'm always fascinated to learn guys who went to JUCO. There's always like a kind of a different takeaway there. Do you have something that you from JUCO that what kind of did you learn there? Primary developments or you take away coming out of JUCO.
One thing that I learned at JUCO, football is all about the team, and that's one thing I try to bring here is not thinking about myself individually, but just thinking about the team and what the team needs to succeed. So that's the biggest thing that I've taken from JUCO.
You mentioned that it was disappointing not to get the win, obviously, on Saturday, but that you guys played together on the defensive line. Is that something that even in a loss you can really take as a positive and say you pretty much eliminated the USC run game and
right.
against the Utah team that does run the ball, and then even looking forward to Cal team that runs the ball a lot? Is that something to really build off of?
Oh, yeah, for sure. The biggest thing as a defensive lineman is stop the run. That's the biggest thing, and then pass second. So we have a lot of things to work on with stopping the run and passing game, but the biggest thing, just stopping the run, and then we work on the passing game afterwards. So that's a big positive, I think.
Through the first three games, when you kind of just think about your teammates, is there someone who has really, really impressed you? Maybe that, either someone who didn't play a lot last year or a newcomer, someone that has just really stood out in what they've done in these first three games?
Edson, the youngin. He's really impressed all of us. He's only, 18, 19, so, like I said, I'm learning things from him, and he's impressed me and everybody else here, so.
And then lastly, another guy who's made some plays here in the first few games is Shaw Smith-Wade. Obviously, you guys don't play the same position
right.
in the secondary. What have you kind of seen from him since when you first came in, when he was a freshman last year and now is kind of playing a meaningful role in the secondary?
So we came in together. I'm a JUCO transfer. He came in last year just when I came in. So one thing that I've seen, leadership and just working harder. That's what we're all trying to do every day at practice is get better and work on the little things. And I see that every day with him. So
how impactful is it to have a guy in his second year kind of take on a bit of a leadership role, as you were just saying?
It's very important because, we didn't get the win Saturday, and when things go bad, we need somebody to pick us up. It doesn't matter if you're a freshman, or not a starter. It doesn't matter. Leadership is key, so we need guys to keep us up during the thick and thin.
This might be kind of a tough question, but bouncing back from a game like that mentally, do you have a strategy in doing that and kind of showing up 2 days later, 3 days later, ready to go at practice? How do you kind of flush that, remove that?
That loss was a big loss, of course, but my mindset, what it is, like, we learn from it, and we just try to get better each day. Watch film, work on the little things. Change practice around, just key in on the little things, and then that's gonna determine our success for the next game.